Hi, in this series of the post, we are going to look how to create autonomous data warehouse instance. Let's go on. Select your Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Services and then go to autonomous data warehouse. This is not visible under general Oracle My Cloud Services. You have to navigate through Oracle Cloud Infrastructure and then say create autonomous data warehouse. Now let me do that data lake 3, database name, what is my CPU core count, what is my storage terabyte. I can give the password. Okay, so you can either select bring your own license or subscribe to software licenses and everything. You can give the tags if you want and then simply say Oracle create autonomous data warehouse. Now it's started provisioning. So this is basically a service. You can't access to the machine, or you can't access to the EC2 instance, I mean compute instance or something. This is a kind of service you can get where you can log in through your desktop developers or a client machines. Now as you see, the data warehouse is available. Let's go on to that, and then you can set your admin password. um, Wait, and then you can also download the credentials file that completely for you. You can say that. If you go to service console and say admin, this is how you um, dashboard for autonomous data warehouse looks like. If any one of you are familiar with Redshift, it looks like similar. It's a service. And let's look onto the administration part, and you can download client credentials where you can have all these wallets, the password files, the JKS, and everything resides. Download that. Now that is done. Now connect to your SQL developer using this thing. And connection type is basically cloud PDB. You can say role default configuration file. Browse the file that where you have downloaded. Um, Go on to that and then downloads ORCL. So user can't be downloads wallet ORCL. Okay. So you can go to downloads. Let's look into that. Now I've loaded that file. I have selected the password. Save password and do the test. Yes, save it, connect. Now you got connected. Let's create some tables and then load the data. Okay, so now as we created the database and the connection to the data warehouse, autonomous data warehouse, let's create a small table. I created a small table, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the credentials so that I can use some of the data in the data lake, that is my object container. Let's move on. What is my object container is. So if I go my object storage and then look at my data lake bucket, and I have created one small text file there which contains my load, which is kind of a comma delimited text where I have loaded that. Then Once I do that, go to the details so you can grab the URL of the file where you can select that and then copy paste into your one of the copy data location. Now this is what you need. And parallelly, you also need to create authentication token for you for this copy item. Then you go and this is my username and then go to authentication tokens and just generate one more token and just give data lake or something. You can generate a token over here. You can already created one more token. So now let's move on. Now if you look at this one, so I have given my email. I have used dbms underscore cloud as my um, dbms cloud as a package. I am creating a credentials with using my authentication token and my email id. Let me do that. Once it is done, yep. Now let's copy the data. Now what is the copy data comes is you have given the table name. What is the credential you want? What is the file that is there in the object storage that is in your data lake? What is the type of it? Either the JSON, comma delimiter or whatever it is. You just copy the data. Okay, got failed. Let me do this.